1971 is the first memory of cricket because Pakistan team came over. Zahir Abbas, Majid Khan and all of that. And I remember my dad, we used to have one TV, which was our uncle's house in Bradford 7. So we literally, we used to go there, about maybe 30 gentlemen would sit and watch the game. And they made meal, downstairs in the cellar, and everybody, sat down around tea time or I can't remember when it was, or evening. We all had a meal, and they were all talking about cricket. That's the first memory of cricket that I remember, because I had no idea what cricket was from Pakistan, because we never played it in the villages and so on. Obviously, cities it was big, but in the villages we had never heard about cricket. The 1971 team actually gave us a lot of impetus to the young kids to learn to play cricket. And my love of cricket started then. And then I started working at the age of 20, 19 actually, in the buses. And they had a fantastic team. When I started working, it used to be called the Metro, the Metropolitan District of West Yorkshire, which had the headquarters of the company was in Wakefield. Obviously, it was public transport, and social activity was massive. It used to be called PSV, Public Service Vehicle Cricket, and used to get a day off. So it was a bigger incentive actually to be good. What happened was we used to have a captain, and he was useless. He was about 50 odd at the time, and what he would do, he would go, and whatever the situation, whatever the wicket, he'd win the toss, put the other team in, and they'd thrash us. He'd go opening, get out whenever he got out, then put his kit on and go to the pub. So, the young lads said, no, this is not good. So we did a bit of a coup. And we went to the social club secretary, and we said, this is what he's doing. He said, well, nobody's complained to me in the past. And we said, well, we're complaining to you now. So they sacked the captain. And in 1996, we actually, after playing 12 games, 12 rounds, we went to the final of the National PSV cricket. And we played CRS London. There were 10 West Indians and an Englishman. And they were almost semi-professional. They'd won the national competition 17 years on the trot. I'd played brilliant through the season as captain. I got bowled first ball behind my legs. And when we made 154, they'd been making that with 2 or 3 wickets down over the season. And we won the game by 7 runs. They were pandemonium. Because I remember they brought 2 or 3 coaches, and they'd come for a walkover. And we won the cup, first time. And then we won it 3 years on the trot. And then obviously I joined the union, by the way. By that time I was a shop steward and so on. And they elected me as chairman. And I was the first Asian person to be elected in 5,000 branches of the Transport General Workers Union. And there I am. We knew that we would never play for Yorkshire because we were never born in Yorkshire. Racism at the time. I mean, you're talking about, Love Thy Neighbour program on BBC that came out with every other line were racist, and it was accepted at the time. And the policy was accepted by the, English Cricket Board and MCC as okay. They sanctioned all of that. But I believe there's still, at the highest echelons of Bradford League, there is racism still. Cricketers are not being forwarded fairly as they should be, or encouraged. At the beginning, I would say it was a lesser standard, because you would have maybe 5 or 6 players, and the rest would be like uncles and, somebody who could play, or who would pay for the ground or something, or pay for the food, or he had the van. So you had to play him, that kind of standard. And, half the time somebody was wearing pumps and maybe a white shirt or whatever on a good day. Then we took over. And obviously he brought in professionals, he brought in a good, very, very good structure. He funded it. And he would, you know what he was like, he couldn't play cricket to save his life. But he loved the game so much, and he would finance it. So he must stand in the slips, he must captain the team, he must set up the batting order. But that was the man. You know, he made, you know, Quaid-e Azam League. We still got a value for people who can't make in the Bradford League, possibly, to have their own team, to play locally, to play competitive cricket at a very, very good standard. Problem is finances, obviously. I think still finances, even in this modern day, is a concern for Asian people.